Hey family, welcome back to the Awaken the Dreamer series with the Prophetic-Ship. I'm so excited to dive into this week's topic. We've talked about the guardrails that protected us. We talked about the anchors that grounded us, but today we're shifting into the filters of the dreamer. Now, why filters, you say? Because just like a lens on a camera, your filter determines clarity of what you see. The dream itself may come from God, but if your heart or perspective is off, the interpretation gets distorted. This is why these 5 filters matter. So let's dive in. I'm excited. Okay. So filter number 1, purity of the lens. Jesus said in Matthew chapter 5, verse 8, "Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God." Blessed are the pure in heart, so they shall see clearer, so they shall hear what God is saying with a clear lens. Your dreams reflect the state of your heart. Joseph is a perfect example. When he was younger, he dreamed of ruling, he dreamed of being king, but pride and immaturity distorted his response. He bragged to his brothers, even though that he already knew they were haters, he already knew they were jealous, he already knew what was up. Later through trials, God then purified his heart and his vision became clearer. Now, before you interpret a dream, before you even release the dream, pray Psalm 139. Search my heart, O God. Search me, O God. Purity always sharpens perception. Filter number 2, clarity of the language. Now, Job 33 says, God speaks in dreams and visions of the night, yet people don't always perceive it. Why? Because God often speaks in symbols. Think of Pharaoh's dream of fat cows and skinny cows. Like, what was that? Without Joseph's God-given clarity, the dream stayed a riddle. Think about when Jesus spoke in parables. Keep a dream journal of symbols. Test them against scripture, not culture. Ask God for his language, not your own bias. All right, here's number 3, discernment of the source. 1 John 4 verse 1 says, "Tell us, beloved, do not believe every spirit, but test the spirits." Listen, not every dream is from God. Some are soulish, some are from our own desires, some are very demonic, meant to sow fear and evil. Some are divine, meant to reveal heaven's agenda. How will we know? Pure-hearted, stay humble, stay in God's presence. Pilate's wife dreamed of Jesus and warned him not to condemn an innocent man. It was divine, but Pilate ignored the discernment. So ask yourself these 3 questions. Does it align with scripture? Does it produce God's fruit? Does it reveal his nature? Does it reveal his heart and his character? Or does the dream reveal your heart? Does it reveal your own desire? Okay, filter number 4, alignment of perspective. Colossians 3 verse 2 says, "Set your minds on things above, not on earthly things." Now, perspective shapes interpretation. 10 spies saw giants in Canaan. Joshua and Caleb saw promise. Now, it was the same land, it was the same vision, but it was 2 different filters. It was 2 different viewpoints, 2 different perspectives. Worship before you interpret. Worship lifts your eyes above fear so you can see the dream through heaven's lens. Worship melts away the sin. It melts away your desire and your flesh, and it lifts up God. All right, last one. Number 5, humility. Stay humble. 1 Corinthians 13 verse 9 says, "We know in part and we prophesy in part." You ain't the only one that can interpret, that can prophesy. Even the most seasoned dreamer only sees in part. Humility keeps you safe. Daniel modeled this, and he told Nebuchadnezzar, "No wise man can interpret this. Nobody will understand this but God." But there is a God in heaven who reveals mysteries. There is a God in heaven who can tell you what he saw, what he gave you. Stay accountable. Admit when you don't know. You're not going to always have the answer. You're not going to always have the interpretation. Always give the glory back to God, okay? So here's the true family. Dreams are powerful, but the filter you see them through matters just as much as the dream itself. Purity sharpens the lens. Clarity unlocks the language. Discernment reveals the source. It reveals the spirit. Perspective aligns with heaven. Humility keeps the filter clean. Write that down. Humility keeps the filter clean. This is why we are in the Awaken the Dreamer series. Because God is raising up dreamers. He's raising up prophetic voices who don't just receive dreams and receive words, but filter them through his heart. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube, Instagram, because this week we are diving even deeper. Next week, we're diving even deeper. The dream is the message, but the filter is how you see the messenger. Bye.